Welcome everyone to room 623. Tonight for our Sunday Singer Salon set. I know that's a lot of S's, but I think we can handle it. Tonight we have the great Marcus Goldhaber, our maestro Marcus Goldhaber, and Jon Davis, accompanied by Jon Davis. Thank you so much and enjoy.
Long ago my heart and mind got together and designed the wonderful girl for me. Oh, what a fantasy. But the idol of my heart can't be ordered a la carte. I wonder if she will be always a fantasy. Will I ever find the girl in my mind, the one who is my she's a dream, and yet she might be just around the corner, waiting for me. Will I recognize the light in her eyes that no other eyes reveal? Pass her by and never even know that she is my ideal. Maybe she's a dream, and yet she might be just around the corner, waiting for me. Will I recognize the light in her eyes that no other eyes reveal? Or will I pass her by and never Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the show, to the Sunday Singers Salon here. Yes, Alan, if we could turn down the verb just a little bit. Feels like we've traveled to the Grand Canyon for a moment, which is fine for that last tune. It feels appropriate for the story being told. Today, we're going to be featuring all of my favorite songs that were recorded by the legendary Chet Baker. So we're going to go through, he only recorded about, I think, 800 songs, so we have enough time. We're going to be okay. We're just going to go. They're all pretty long arrangements, so you don't have any plans tomorrow. You should be fine. I'm joined today by one of my dear friends who I have had the privilege of knowing for over 20 years and recording 18 albums? Is that what we've done?
Years.
Oh, years. Okay. I was like, there were some on there I didn't remember. But yes, 18 years. Thanks for keeping me honest. Jeez. Guess I'll have to wait to I know, it's harsh, but that's all right. He's a detail guy. So it's a pleasure. He's also on 4 or 5 of my albums. And I'm so thrilled that we finally been. And one other special note here about, his name is Jon Davis, by the way. How about a round of applause? Yes. And is this anyone's first time here at room 623? Make some noise. I can tell it's your first time because you were trying to raise your hand, and we don't do that here. That's not allowed. There should have been a sign out front, no hand raising. But the reason I ask is because this is a journey I started back in 2018 to turn this place into a jazz club. I'm not the owner, but I brought the concept to the owner. And the reason I'm telling you this wee story here at the very top of the show is because the very first band that we had in here back when the bands were performing from the back, and that was where we had a little bandstand set up. And the very first band was none other than Mr. Jon Davis, and it was April the 5th, 2019. So here we are celebrating anniversaries. So you could applaud for that if you want, for Jon Davis being back here. Yeah, that wasn't the last time he was here. And Alan over there on sound and lights and lights. Give some noise for Alan over there. He doesn't know it because he's checking the live stream feed right now, but as soon as he comes to, maybe he'll hear what I'm saying on the live stream, and that'll be how we'll communicate. There's a little lag or delay. But we can maybe, Alan, I'm just getting a little... All right. When he comes to, just tell him maybe turn my vocal down just a little bit. That's comical. All right, well, here we go. We're going to continue on with some Chet Baker songs. All with our own fresh arrangements. Here we go. Get lost in each other's arms. Let's get lost. Let them send out alarms, although they'll think we're rather rude. We'll tell the world we're in some crazy mood, so let's get crossed in a romantic mist. Let's get lost off everybody's list. To celebrate this night we found each other. Ooh, let's get lost. Let's get lost, lost in each other's arms. Let's get lost. Let them send out alarms, although they'll think we're rather rude. We'll tell the world we're in some crazy mood, so let's get defrost in a romantic mist. Let's get crossed off everybody's list. To celebrate this night we found each other. Ooh, let's get lost. Let's get lost in each other's arms. Let's get lost, let them send out alarms, although they'll think we're rather rude. We'll tell the world we're in some crazy mood. Let's defrost in a romantic mist. Let's get crossed off everybody's list. To celebrate this night we found each other. Ooh, let's get lost. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think we did that. I think we came up with that arrangement maybe 18 years ago. It may have been a while. Anyway, we're going to continue on with a Jimmy Van Heusen, Johnny Burke tune that Chet recorded. Chet Baker recorded, I don't know how many albums exactly, but he recorded over 100, and he was a sideman on even more. And he, over 5 decades, started in the 50s. And I first heard him as an instrumentalist, as a trumpet player. Is there anyone who doesn't know who Chet Baker is, by the way? Don't be shy. It's okay. Make some noise if you do not know Chet Baker. Okay, all right, fantastic. You're either lying to me or you're... No, I'm kidding. I know you're not lying. So I'm sure you know a lot of this, but I first got introduced to Chet as a trumpet player. I didn't even know he sang until like 3 or 4 albums into my journey as a high school kid. Back in the 90s. So I forget him. There we go. It's the first sign. That's great. Thanks. Woo! All right. We'll see what happens the rest of the show. But this is one that I heard early on that I wanted to include today, and I think you'll enjoy. And we're gonna start this. Dream I dream each night. You say you love me and you hold me tight, but when I awake you're out of sight. Oh, darling, darn those lips and darn those eyes, they lift me high above the moonlit skies. Then I tumble out of paradise. Oh, darn the dream. Darn that one track mind of mine. It can't understand that you don't care. Just to change this mood I'm in, I'd welcome a nice old nightmare. Darn dream and bless it too. Without that dream I never would have you. promise me and it won't come true. Oh, darn that dream. Darn that one track mind of mine, it can't understand that you don't care. Just to change this mood I'm in, I'd welcome a nice old nightmare. Darn that dream, and bless it too. Without that dream, I never would have you. But it haunts me, and it won't come true. So darn that dream. Jon Davis. Hey, hey. I could dedicate this song to so many people in the room right now tonight, starting with Jon, but all you wonderful singers that just come in the room here. Andrea Wolper's over there, a round of applause. Luis Rogers is over there at the bar next to Mark Cross. Laura Campisi is back at room 623 for the first time in years. The great M.A. Allen. Woo! This is really, it's beautiful to see you all here. This is what you do to me. I saw you last night and got that old feeling. When you came inside, I got that old feeling. The moment that you danced by, I felt a thrill. And when you caught my eye, my heart stood still. Once again, I seemed to get that old yearning. And I knew the spark of love was still burning. There will be no new romance for me. It's foolish to start, 'cause that old feeling is still in my heart. got that old feeling when you came inside. I got that old feeling. The moment that you danced by, I felt a thrill. And when you caught my eye, my heart stood still. Once again I seemed to get that old yearning. And I knew the spark of love was still burning. There will be no new romance for me. It's foolish to start, 'cause that old feeling, that old feeling, that old feeling, that old feeling is still in my heart. Thank you, thank you. We haven't done that arrangement since around the time we recorded it, which was, I think it was on the second album that we recorded. It might have been on the first, but it was on the first. This is my dad down in front. Have a round of applause for my dad, keeping me honest. Keeping me honest. Yeah. So that would have been in 2006, the album The Moment After. I know, I don't look that old. I just blew that girl's mind. She's like, that's crazy. Yes, 2000. I moisturized, that's the key. This is actually a skincare show. I don't know if you knew that. It's sponsored by Nivea. You're surprised that I know brand names of skin cream? I am. Anyway, no, I've lost you. All right, so back on track. Here we go. I'm going to do another one I recorded off that same album. And this one is the same Jimmy Van Heusen again with Johnny Burke. And John and I took a little bit of a left turn on it.
Speaking in past tense, we didn't do it yet.
This is going to happen the whole show.
Oh, Latin.
Really? Come on. And 2, 1.
If it's 2006, I'm supposed to remember?
I want you to play it exactly like you played it on the record. All right? Note for note. Picture it. Park Slope, Brooklyn. Actually, it was Prospect Heights. The studio was Michael Brorby's acoustic recording. Oh, yeah, Michael Brorby. I'm talking, you don't hear that a lot, but he's such a wonderful cat. Brilliant engineer and drummer and just wonderful guy. And we recorded this. He's got this gem of a studio in a basement in Brooklyn. And I was green. I'd never, been in a recording studio really before. And I walked in, and I remember it was a really sunny day on the way to the session, and I was just so excited to get in there. And then I didn't realize it was going to be in an apartment building. I thought it was going to be like a building. I didn't know a lot about recording studios back then. And so I was like ringing the buzzer, like, where am I going? And you go down to the basement of this building. And anyway, it's this gorgeous studio that you just disappear into somewhere else. So he's not sponsoring the show, so he doesn't get any kickback here, but he's a wonderful cat, and we got this tune out of it, so. Lately I seem to go out gazing at stars, hearing guitars, just like I'm someone in love. Sometimes the things I do astound me, mostly whenever you're around me. Lately I seem to walk as though I've got wings. I bump into things just like I'm someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm limp as a glove and feeling like someone in love. Lately I find I go out gazing at stars. I'm hearing guitars like I'm someone in love. Sometimes the things I do astound me, mostly whenever you're around me. Lately I see bump into things just like I'm someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm limp as a glove and feeling like someone in love. Lately I seem to go out gazing at stars. I'm hearing guitars like I'm someone in love. Sometimes the things I do astound me, mostly whenever you're around me. Lately I seem to walk as though I've got wings. I bump into things just like I'm someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm limp as a glove and feeling like someone, feeling like someone. I'm feeling like someone. I'm feeling like someone, feeling like someone. I feel like I'm someone, feel like I'm someone. Thank you very much. Jon Davis over there. Yes. Singer royalty has walked in the house. I love to announce it when he walks in. That's Frank Sr. who walked in the door. Make some noise, Frank Sr. Welcome to the show, Frank. Welcome back to the club. It's so good to see you. Yes. You're going to sing a song of depression, resentment, sadness, loneliness, scotch. All goes together. Helplessness. Make a date for golf, and you can bet your life it rains. I try to throw a party, but the guy upstairs complains. I guess I'll go through life just catching colds and missing trains. Everything happens to me. I never miss a thing. I've had the measles and the mumps, and every time I play an ace, my partner always trumps. I guess I'm just a fool who never looks before he jumps. Everything happens to me. At first I thought that you could cure this jinx for me, that love would turn a trick to end despair. But now I just can't fool this heart that thinks for me. I've mortgaged all my castles in the air. I've telegraphed and phoned and sent an airmail special too. Your answer was goodbye, and there was even postage due. I fell in love once, and then it had to be with you. Everything happens to me. Jinx for me, that love would turn a trick to end despair. But now I just can't fool this heart that thinks for me. I've mortgaged all my castles in the air. I've telegraphed and phoned and sent an airmail special too. Answer was goodbye, and so much postage too. I fell in love just once, and then it had to be with you. Everything happens to me. Thank you. Thank you very much. The second recording, the second album that John and I did together was called "Take Me Anywhere," and we took a Frank Lesser tune and turned it on its head. This arrangement solely features. I'm not going to take credit for this arrangement, just in case. No, I'm kidding. You're gonna love it. But it's Jon Davis's arrangement here. Of a Frank Lesser tune from the 1950 musical Guys and Dolls. It's you forevermore. I've never was safe. I thought I knew the score, but this is wine. It's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before. I've never been in love before. Thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before. Jon Davis, yeah. How many folks out there own a four-legged creature? Yay? Oh yeah, come on now. Well, my family has always had dogs, and I grew up with dogs, but I've never had my very own until last week. Yes, yes. And if you want, I'll show you pictures on the break. It's a beautiful, special, precious Cavapoo, and his name is Cooper, and he's perfect, and all the other things too. But I'm deeply in love with this guy, and I miss him. And I actually had a moment this morning where I was like, I was thinking about being away from him for a stretch, and I was like, I was like, you start to that first, I was like, oh, I knew I would get, I would miss him, but I also, I thought that the dog would have the separation anxiety, not me, not me. And there was I think it was a wartime song, but back in the 20s, that Chet recorded. It was written as a waltz ballad kind of feel, and Chet took it up a bit, and I really dug that feel and whatnot. And it really, for me, it embraces a lot of what I'm feeling now that I'm away from Cooper. And so I dedicate this song to him. I don't know if he's watching. So many stories to share, and he is biting on everything and everything possible. But he's such a joy, and I'm so thrilled for all that lies ahead. And I know I can tell, like all the puppy owners or the animal lovers out there, you're like, I feel like there's a little bit of this like welcome to the fold kind of thing going. So like, yeah. So just text me when the meetings are, and I'll show I'll show up. We'll come. We'll set up play dates and everything. But this guy gets this tune. Oh, you need this. Yeah. Quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You with me?
That's twice what we did last time.
No.
Yeah, we were doing it very slow.
No, we didn't. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nights are long since you went away. I'll think about you all through the day, my buddy, my buddy. Nobody quite so true. Miss your voice, the touch of your hand. Just wanna know that you understand, my buddy, my buddy. Nobody quite like you. Oh, nights are long since you went away. I think about you all through the day, my buddy, my buddy. Nobody quite so true. Miss the sound of your voice, the touch of your paw. Long to know that you know what I saw, my buddy, my buddy. Your buddy misses you. I think about you all through the day. My buddy, my buddy. Nobody quite so true. Miss your voice, the touch of your hand. I long to know that you understand. My buddy, my buddy. Your buddy misses you. Your buddy misses you. Your buddy misses you. Cooper. Thank you. You know, John whispered to me as I counted that, and he's like, you know, that's twice as fast as we were talking about doing it. I was like, no, you're crazy.
It is.
No, you were right. That's exactly what I counted that in twice as fast. But it was fun. Did you have fun? Did you all have fun? Do you need a break? No, he doesn't need a break. He's just killing. How about it for Jon Davis over here? I've never worked with another pianist with whom I can simultaneously relax as much, but also cannot relax at all. If you know, the singers in the house know exactly what I'm talking about. But this cat cuts it up, and I love it. And it keeps, you know, I have grown so much from you, Mr. Davis, Mr. Maestro. I don't know. Yes, Jon Davis is a special cat, and he's got a lot of recordings of his own. You know, you got to check out too. He's a beautiful writer, arranger, and. It was really one of the first pianists that I got to work with here several years ago, it was great. We started doing a lot of arranging pretty quickly. So now, oh good. Oh right. Well, no, we're not there yet. Yeah, you're on the right page, but we're gonna do this one first.
Oh, that one first.
Yeah, it's the one. It's chartless. Yeah.
That one first.
That one first.
That's a good title.
Chet, that one first. Chet recorded a lot of Earl Hines. Anyone know Earl Hines? All you, yes, or one person knows Earl Hines. Okay, the rest of you should check out Earl Father Hines. A ton of recordings, and not, I mean, I didn't know until I guess a few years ago that he was a writer as well, and he wrote this tune and a couple others that Chet recorded, along with Charles Carpenter, for those of you who are keeping score. This is one that John and I have never done before together. So we're going to see how this one goes. Are you all down with that? Is that cool? We try one out on you? Here we go. Yeah, that's a good question. What's my tempo? Anyone? I don't know.
Cool and blues.
How does that sound? You can all snap if you want. You can dance if you want to, for inspiration. That was a Madonna reference. You don't expect to hear a Madonna reference in a jazz show. I could write a new song, never sing a blues song. Everything depends on you. I could end my dreaming, lonely nights of scheming. Everything depends on you. Mountains may be high, oceans may be wide, but I'll reach the sky with you by my side. I could end my story in a blaze of glory. Everything depends on you. Mountain may be high, but I'll touch the sky with you by my side. I could end my story in a blaze of glory. Everything depends on you. Everything depends, baby. Depends on you. Maiden Voyage. All right. All right. Thank you very much. Now we're going to do one that John and I worked on and wrote together. And this is way back, I think. What does it say on the chart there? We wrote this in 2008. There we go. So it's been a minute. We did record it on the same record, Take Me Anywhere, in case you're curious. If you don't know what an album is, ask any of these singers out in the room here who are still making them. God bless us all. So this is one that tells a story about being just in bliss at the very beginning, and before any of us muck it up, so and get all messy. So this one's called "As Long as I'm Falling in Love." With a smile on my face, I'm walking all over the place. I feel like there's nothing that can bother me at all. I whisper hello to a girl, she offers to give it a whirl. Holding hands we stroll along the way, say I like how I feel, as long as I am falling in love. I put in a long day at work, and I can feel everything hurt, when suddenly there's a pair of eyes looking at me. And even before I can think, she offers to buy me a drink. Oh, how beautiful a laugh can be. See, I like how I feel, as long as I am falling in love. Now I don't mind the afterwards, when lovers get much closer, as long as I keep falling down with no weight on my shoulders. I love when my happiness soars and destiny opens the doors. My world is completely filled with possibility, for even a brush past my skin and I can feel something within, quivering, delivering a sigh. Oh my, I like how I feel, as long as I am falling in love. Now I don't mind the afterwards when lovers get much closer, as long as I keep falling down with no weight on my shoulders, along with my happiness soars and destiny opens the doors. My world is completely filled with possibility, for even a brush past my skin, and I can feel something within, quivering, delivering a sigh. Oh my, I like how I feel, as long as I am falling in love. In love, said I like how I feel, as long as I am falling in love. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to go back to Earl Hines here for this next ballad. Don't worry, there's only about 65 more songs to go as we get through the entire catalog. This is another one that I've never had a chance to sing out in front of other humans. I've only, all right. But Cooper has heard it many times, I'm telling you that much. I only sing this one for dogs. So. That'd be strange, I don't know. Wonderful one, you're like the bluebird song that comes when summer's done, and wonderful like a breath of spring that greets the winter's dawn. You're lovely to behold, and heaven to enfold. Nothing could ever compare with a dream like you. And incidentally, and speaking of dreams, you and your love have made a million dreams come true. You're lovely to behold, and heaven to enfold. Nothing could ever compare with a dream like you. And incidentally, and Speaking of dreams, you and your love have made a million dreams come true. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to just do a few more here before we invite up some very special guests who are here tonight. We're celebrating, back in 2019, we during our first run, we opened in 2019, right before the pandemic. Great timing. But during that first 11 months, we had another vocal jam here that was on every Sunday night, and it was called the Sunday Vocal Jazz. It was Jocelyn Medina's Sunday Vocal Jazz Jam live at 63. And so pandemic ensued, of course, and then Jocelyn moved out west to Colorado, and but kept the jam going online. And so tonight she's celebrating 9 years. 9 years of having this jam around, and so a lot of the cats that used to come on the regular here for the jam live and have been doing it online are also here tonight, so we're going to get a couple of them up as well. And then hopefully a lot of them are going to stick around because we got a jam session going on later tonight starting at 8 o'clock. So, but right now we're going to do a tune that is from a film called Anchors Aweigh, sung by Mr. Frank Sinatra when he weighed about 15 pounds, and he's in a sailor costume, and he's dancing around, but he's heartbroken, sitting at the piano at an empty stadium, singing this sad love song, as only he could do. There are those who can leave love or take it. Love to them is just what they make it. I wish that I were the same, but love is my favorite game. 2, 3. I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love terribly hard, and love can never last. My heart should be well schooled, 'cause I've been fooled in the past, and still I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall too easily. I fall too fast. I fall in love terribly hard, and love can never last. My heart should be well schooled, 'cause I've been fooled in the past, and still I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love terribly hard, and love can never last. My heart should be well schooled, 'cause I've been fooled in the past. Still I fall in love too easily. I fall, 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 yes I fall, I fall, and I fall, yes I fall, I fall in love too fast, too fast. Thank you. All right. We're gonna move on. We're gonna pass this one. I'm gonna do one of the newest songs that I've written, and I like to think that if Chet were alive, maybe he would have recorded. But and since he's not, Frank, I'm gonna pitch this one to you instead, because you got that whole Johnny Hartman vibe going on. And this one like fits in that like so. So you listen to it now, and then I want you to memorize it so you can come up later and sing at the jam. You dig? All right. Frank Sr. He could do that. I know he could. All right. It's early in the night. Your day is almost through. You just saw her hours ago. Your love made its debut. And now you cannot wait to hold her once again. Every moment you're apart upsets your heart, and then when the sun begins to fall, before the hours become small, you will see her after all, and you will be loved. There's a candle, lights are low, and your hearts are beating slow. It's that feeling when you know that you will be loved. The warmth of her eyes, the touch of her hair, as you softly sway. She holds you tight as the morning light sends you on your way. But every day turns into night. Soon you'll see her and delight, and the moment will be right for you to be loved. The touch of her hair, the warmth of her eyes as you softly sway. She holds you tight as the morning light sends you on your way. But every day turns into night. Soon you'll see her and delight, and the moment will be right in front of your heart. Whether near to you or far, she will love you where you are. So be grateful and be kind, and you will be loved. Yes, you will be loved. Yes, you will be loved. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Frank, you got it? Come on up. All right. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to invite up a dear friend of mine who used to work here at the door and also sang here a bunch. She brings such beautiful energy to the stage. One of the most creative souls on the scene. Please make all the noise that you possibly can for Laura Campisi. Laura Campisi, come here. Come on up here. Hi. Tell John what you need to tell him. And I'll tell all the folks here everything I know about you, starting with their credit card information and social security number. Here, I'm taking notes. I'm just kidding. It's a good moment to let you know that you know everything that's happening here at 623 in an effort to revitalize the live jazz scene here in Harlem wouldn't be possible without your staff. And so I'd like you to turn over to the bar area and give a round of applause to Parrish behind the bars, Xander's over there in the back, and Salome as well. Those three are champions, and they go through a lot just to make sure that you all have a great time. So please make sure and take extra special care of them. The goal here is not to leave with any money, so just leave it all to those cats. And then on light sound in the live stream, how about it for Alan Rubenstein over there? Give it up for Alan. All right. All right, without further ado, Laura Campisi.
Gonna fuck this up for you. Hi. I say cuss words. So this tune, anybody who loves chat or jazz in general probably heard. It's called But Not For Me. I've meant it many, many times when I sang it, but I found love, so now I don't need it anymore. My recommendation is don't wait for somebody to write a song for you. Write a song for them. That's what I did, and I got married. They writing songs of love, but not for me. Mean. Lucky stars are born, but not for me. We love to lead the way. I found more clouds and gray than any Russian plane could guarantee. Oh, I guarantee I was a fool to fall and get that way. I owe alas and also luckily, whatever that means. Although I can't dismiss that memory of his not for me. They're writing songs of love, but not for me, not for me. Lucky stars above, but not for me and not for me. Love to lead the way, I find just clouds and gray, way more than any Russian play could guarantee. And I was a fool to go fall and get away. I was, and oh, so like a day. Although I can't dismiss the memory of that kiss, I guess love is not for me. Take it away. They're writing songs of love, but not for me. Lucky stars above, but not for me. We love to lead the way. I find more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee. Oh, so mean was a fool to fall and get that way. Oh, alas, I know so like a day. Although I can't dismiss the memory of your kiss, I guess you're not for. I guess your love is not. I guess you're not for me. I guess love is not for me. Oh, love is not for me. Oh, I guess your love is not for me. Thank you.
Laura Campisi. Laura, that might be the first time I've ever heard a song end with "What a bummer." That's kind of your brand. I really respect and admire that about you. You are a trendsetter. Thank you for that. That was beautiful. I'd like you to keep the applause going as we bring another great singer up to the stage here. I mentioned him before, so please make some noise for the one and only Frank Sr. He's going to come up to the stage here. Yeah, man. You got it? All right. Oh, he's right there. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, come on up, Marco.
Oh, we're gonna play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Marco Di Gennaro going to be on piano for this one. Round of applause.
Which way do I face? This way? This way.
Take a couple steps over to your right. I'll get you one more and you'll be center.
All right, beautiful.
The crowd's right in front of you.
Oh, because sometimes I do sing the other way. But listen, Marcus, wow, that is some tremendous voice. Beautiful songs, But not everything is all love and roses. Sometimes we get hooked in this relationship and realize that you're not appreciated. But we have to take the time to say, see you, right? So I'd like to do the song written by Carl Fisher, and of course Billy made it famous there. So Marco's B flat. Yeah. You changed, that sparkle in your eye is gone. Your smile, it's a careless yawn. You're breaking my heart. You've changed. Your kisses now are so blasé. You're bored with me in every way. I can't understand. You've changed. Forgotten the words, I love you. Each memory that we shared, you ignore every star above you. And I can't realize that you'd ever cared. You changed. You're not the angel that I once knew. There ain't no need to tell me that we're through. It's all over now, and you changed. Talk to him, Marco. each memory that we shared. You ignore and I can't realize that you can't. You changed. You're not the angel that I once knew. And there's no need to tell me that we're through. It's all over now. You changed. Bye, my baby. Yeah, thank you.
Give it up for Frank Sr. Yeah. And Marco Di Gennaro on piano. Thank you, sir. Absolutely. Let's welcome back Mr. Jon Davis to the stand here. We got one more for you tonight, and it's an original. It's one of the newest songs that I wrote, and we'll dedicate this. And by the way, Frank, I want to say, before when I was like, you got that whole Johnny Hartman thing going, what I meant to say and what I should have said is, you got that whole Frank Sr. thing going on. That's what it is. That's what it is you got going on. 'Cause this, yeah, that's what that is. There's no one like you. So. There's so many other Chet songs that I would love to do, but it's for another show and another time. But thank you all so much for being here tonight and celebrating this music with me, this artist, and just being up here and to get to connect with you all through this music means a great deal. And thank you to everyone tuning in on the live stream as well. I got family tuning in and family here. In case you missed it, it's my dad down in front, yeah. So it's good, But it's, this is, I know everyone's going through a little something right now, and for a lot of people, it's more than a little. And so for whatever you're going through, this next song is for you, to know that even when you're at your loneliness, your loneliest moment, you're not alone. There's someone else out there that cares about you, that says waiting by the end of the phone, and it will pick up. And if you can't get through, come here. We'll be there for you too. We always have the music. So I'm deeply grateful for partnership wherever it exists and support. And I think whatever it is we're experiencing, we're doing it together, and we got to remember that, and we'll get through. And so I thank you all for being here and being a partner in the show today, and thank the staff again here, and especially my dear friend Jon Davis. Round of applause for this incredible cat who's been with me for a lot. And so without further ado, I dedicate this last song to y'all. It's called Two at a Time.
So wait, hold on. We go to here, we go back to here, and then take the coda.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. I wrote this for Pixar as well. They don't know it yet. But. Two at a time, let's take it two at a time, and we'll make it to the end of the line if we take it two at a time. You take a step, I'll follow, I will accept. If you wallow in life, we'll be fine if we take it two at a time. Ain't resting, but you sure can. If we're sharing the load, I'm suggesting that we make a plan. When you take 2 steps at a time, you don't have so far to go. Trouble in mind, no worry if we combine. No hurry, put your foot next to mine, and we'll take it two at a time. take it two at a time, and we'll make it to the end of the line if we take it two at a time. You take a step, I'll follow, I will accept if ever you wallow, and life will be fine if we take it two at a time. Ain't resting, but you sure can if we're sharing the load. I'm suggesting that we make a plan. When you take two steps at a time, you don't have so far to go. Trouble in mind, no worry if we combine. No hurry, put your foot next to mine, and we'll take it two at a time. One step for me, alongside you, that's where I'll always be whenever you're feeling blue. So when your heavy heart's in a bind, we'll take it two at a time, yeah. We'll take it two at a time, yeah. We're gonna take it two at a time, yeah. We'll always take it two at a time, oh yeah. Sing it with me two at a time, yeah. We're gonna take it two at a time, yeah. We'll always take it two at a time, yeah. We're gonna take it two at a time. We're gonna take it two at a time, oh yeah. We'll always take it two at a time. We'll always take it two at a time. We'll always take it two at a time. We'll always take it two at a time, oh yeah. Johnny takes it two at a time, yeah. We'll take it two at a time. Gonna take it two at a time, oh yeah. We'll take it two at a time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you all so much for coming out to the show. Have a beautiful rest of your night. Stick around, lab session, jam, and jazz party at 8 o'clock. Have a good night, folks.